I've done a few videos now spotlighting some really cool individual pins, but I think that this pin right here takes the cake for just one of the coolest Disney pins and currently my favorite Disney pin that I own. And this is Yzma as a cat from Emperor's New Groove. This pin was just released at the D23 Expo out in Anaheim and was from the Mickey's of Glendale pop-up shop. Normally, Mickey's of Glendale, or MOG, is a cast member exclusive store on the Imagineering campus, but at the D23 Expos they always have what they call a little pop-up shop where any of the expo attendees can purchase pins or other merchandise from there. This year I heard that the line to get pins from Mickey's of Glendale was always at about a 6-hour wait, so that's kind of an indicator of just how crazy people are for these pins. So this Yzma as a kitty cat pin was part of a 16-pin Disney Cats set that was released, I believe, on the first day that the Mickey's of Glendale store was open. And so, it was primarily all of the normal Disney cats, the Aristocats, Siam, the Cheshire Cat, but they actually included Yzma as a cat, which I just think is so funny and amazing. And so one of the reasons why this is such an awesome pin is because there really are only like 2 or maybe 3 other pins in existence that have Yzma in her cat form. So it's crazy rare to ever see Yzma in her cat form. And I collect Emperor's New Groove pins, and Yzma is hands down my favorite Disney villain, and really one of the only villains that I like aside from Madame Medusa. So this pin was kind of the most perfect one that I could imagine. So this is a Walt Disney Imagineering WDI pin. They're the ones that come from Mickey's of Glendale. And this one had a retail price of $16.95, but the only way you'd really pay that is if you were at the expo. This is the pin out of its packaging and off its backer card, and I'm not sure how well it comes across on camera, but this is such a shiny, smooth, lovely pin. It seems like it's got a full, smooth epoxy coating to it. Around the perimeter, it has this lovely gold frame with little paw prints and then balls of yarn. I'm pretty sure that the border decor was the same for all the cats. On the back you can see it says Walt Disney Imagineering exclusive, and this is a limited edition of 300. I'm pretty positive that all of the cat pins sold out on the very first day that they were released. So this is such a beautiful large pin, and you can also see it is pretty darn thick too. And it is going to look so beautiful on my board with my other Emperor's New Groove pins and the 2 other pins that I do have that feature Yzma as a cat. So let me know if you were able to go to D23 or if you'd like to go one day. I know I definitely love to be able to attend one day, probably when I'm not a grad student and can afford to do things like that. But I'll just continue to enjoy my pins from the sideline. Thanks for watching! I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do consider subscribing if you'd like to see more Disney and pin related content. And I hope you have a zippity-doo Disney day!